Hello, welcome to the 250 American Revolution Anniversary Committee. Now we're going to say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great, how's everybody tonight? Good. 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 So we're on our own, kids. All right, I don't see Casey, and hopefully he'll come. Okay. We're gonna discuss. Carla was so nice to
There's a
make
chart up right in the
a
front
chart.
there.
with fireworks and the Declaration of Independence, reenactment, historical tours, horse and wagon, education, Westboro Walking app, and veterans. So, on the fireworks, we going to have to decide if we want the $26,000 fireworks, which is 20 to 25-minute display, or option two, 15-minute display. And that's for $19,000. So, we can make a motion.
I
Or
make a motion that we do the lower price option,
19,000?
that when you add on the 11,000 from the town, works out to be what's in the budget. And that's my logic.
So can I amend that somewhat? And put in, once the fundraising starts, that we can put pending fundraising efforts, if that changes? Because if we get some money in,
I'm
we
okay
can
with
change
that.
it to 25 minutes.
Did we confirm with the company that they can do that? Somebody, I think it was,
It was Kim.
yeah, she was gonna check.
It
to
was
see if-
Kim. What I can do is that I can come tomorrow and ask Christine Williams and see if they contacted.
Sure.
It was, they had to even go after them on, on delivery. If they wanted if they want 50% of the cost, she was gonna talk to them as well to see if she can convince them so we could pay them full amount.
The other question is, why can't they do a rain date?
They just won't.
They just
don't.
won't do it, Andrew.
They don't do it. So-
I can't.
I mean, I
Andrew.
know that's a silly,
Right,
and I don't mean to sound cavalier,
No. I mean,
but that is their, they do the date. you pay
That's
the
a
money.
town thing. It's
Yeah.
not the
right. They
fireworks.
fill up the
Right.
calendar, Andrew. They have like special events that the town does, and they have it all filled. So they don't want to conflict, like if somebody else had an event going on. They don't want to conflict with the other event at the time. Even though if it had nothing, they still never had. We did a big parade and we couldn't have rain the day.
I mean, when I've mentioned this to citizens of the town, they say, why can't they have a?
Right, and I totally agree. There was never a real legit answer for me to, I can't tell you.
The town only does, because wasn't it a couple of years ago, they
Mm-hmm.
canceled the whole 4th of July thing
Yep,
because of,
Totally.
I believe
Totally
it was
canceled
because of the weather. Am I
It
correct?
was.
Yeah, because
it
of the
was
weather.
rained out.
They
No,
just,
I was standing on Main Street. It was a good decision to cancel it.
right. So that was the end of it. There was no date. There was
Right.
no, that was the end of it.
Yeah, they never had a legit answer when I asked them, Andrew, just to be,
Who's they? Sorry.
I mean, the town.
But like, what do you mean by the town? Is that the
Well, the
select
town,
board?
the town administration.
Okay.
The town administration, the select board, the town manager,
I mean, just
you
like,
know,
when we say the town, I mean, everybody at this table is the town.
right,
Right.
but I would say the higher above, one notch,
I,
who,
I know what you're saying, but I would
Okay.
argue that there isn't a higher above than citizens of,
right, and I,
just this idea of
We,
like,
no, but we have paid administrators in this
Sure.
town.
right,
We have paid administrators. We're not paid. We're not administrators this town.
right.
So they make the decision at the time, no, it's too dangerous, or whatever the reason
Whatever,
is.
yeah.
Whatever the reason is.
I just wonder if that's something we should ask them. Say, what is the reason?
Sure,
right?
we
Just
can
because-
do
I
that.
mean, this is taxpayer money.
Yep.
50% down for an event, fireworks.
Right.
That's
If we can do
gone,
that.
No, I,
right?
no.
So I'm
If-
just wondering because it's
If we pay him 50%, let's say,
Yep.
we might not be able to get that 50% back. But if we pay on delivery, then
fully agree.
they keep their money, they don't lose anything, and we don't lose anything. So that's why they like pay on delivery, Andrew. So if they cancel, nobody
Don't lose
loses
money.
anything.
Makes sense.
But we can definitely ask.
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing where when we say we have to pay them a big chunk of this money already, and the
Right.
town says, well, that conflicts with other stuff. It's like, but we're paying to have
Right.
that not be a problem. Like, we want to arrange this and make sure it happens.
Yes,
And if we have to pay a 5-figure chunk of money
right.
to get that up front, it seems like the town should be somewhat amenable to at least discussing the idea of a rain date.
Yes,
Yeah.
I fully agree,
Cool.
definitely. Well, I'll ask. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
I'll ask. What do you
I mean, that
think?
might be for next year. They might consider a rain date. I don't know if they would do it for this year,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah,
Sure.
it's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great question. And maybe because of the police and the fire and the DPW and everything that goes into it. And
Right.
the administration, that's their decision. That's their
Right.
decision. Because there's a lot of moving parts to the whole,
right.
and they've already contracted the police, the fire, and the DPW. So is that money paid to them anyway because we've committed for those 4-hour minimums or whatever it is?
Yeah,
But then what does the taxpayer get for that, is the question. I mean, then the taxpayer is taking on all the risk to give money for services that they're not
I
receiving
understand.
back.
right.
You know, it's
So
not a
that's-
criticism of anything
No,
except the idea
no,
of like, we
no, I
should,
totally understand it.
we should, be cautious about the taxpayers' money.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I do agree with
Yeah.
that.
These are really
Yeah.
good questions.
Yeah, it is a lot of questions.
They're good.
I mean,
They're legit.
I thought about it all the time, but they said, oh, well, we have a rain date. So Roberta said, okay, I mean,
There's never a rain date. Well, whatever.
okay.
You'll ask the question.
All right, so what we'll do before we
Vote on it.
vote on the fireworks, we'll ask.
Yes.
I'll come in and ask about that. Gary,
What are you asking?
I'm asking about the fireworks,
What
about
about them?
the 15-minute. Do we give 50%, the rain
The
date?
15-minute, and also can we have a rain date or to Andrew's point?
I agree with Andrew,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I also understand that if the town just flat out doesn't do it, even though I don't think it's reasonable.
And
gonna-
they've
Well,
never, and
that's what we
can I
have to
tell you
do.
that
Yeah,
they've
but
never,
that's the point is if that's their stance, then we have to live with it.
right. No, I understand.
you know, if it was raining on the block party or everything, Jennifer will ask the town management. And if they say no, it's no, to cancel it. And there's no date afterwards. And that's been going on forever.
No, so it's a good
So,
question.
It is a good question,
And
and we'll
it's,
answer
I've
it.
got it here to ask.
It's time to
We need to write
revisit
these
it.
questions down. We need to bring them in.
Yeah, it's time to revisit it.
Okay.
Okay, that's great. So we'll,
that.
hi Sean, how are you? Good. Very good. I'm glad to see you. Okay, so the numbers of the police, the fire department, the DPW, the parties and everything else, 11,000, it adds up to 11,000. So we gotta get, that will be 30,000 if we settle for the $19,000, the 15-minute range fireworks display.
And that's before any fundraising.
And that's before any fundraising, right there. So what I've been asking around, fireworks has a lot of logistics and moving parts to it. And police the detail is gonna be a lot. They gotta be there. And knowing them, I know that they like to be contained in one place. They want to be contained in that one place. So when we do, I'm not going to skip around. I'm just going to say what we can do and then get what you guys want to do. The Declaration of Independence, John Arnold agreed with that. So I went to a Rotary meeting last week when PJ went to see Jennifer Kirkland. And Paul McCarth was talking about, why don't we have John Arnold come in the Bay State Commons with a carriage and a horse? And Dave Pickering has a carriage and a horse. So I said, you know what? I'm going to revisit and I'm going to say, I'm going to ask the committee members, what do you think about him making a grand entrance? I thought it was a great idea.
Can we dress John up?
Sure, absolutely.
Perfect.
And I know that John would dress up, Andrew. I know John would dress up. So, if
So-
you guys decide on a horse and carriage and can vote for it, and then I can speak with David Pickering, see what he says, and ask the town about the liability and make sure that everything's all right, then we can take it from there.
great.
About that. Would anybody like to make a motion?
So I'll make a motion that you speak to David Pickering
Okay.
regarding the, upon the outcome of that, we'll make a final vote if we want to do it. Is any money that needs to be spent for that?
Okay.
Sorry, David Pickering's just a townsperson or?
Oh, yeah, he has the funeral home
He
up
has
the
the
road here.
funeral
Okay.
home.
You'll be the last person.
That's
you
right.
see.
I've worked on carriages for funerals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good person, very good person.
That
Very,
makes sense. Okay.
very
And
active
he
in
has
the
not been
community.
spoken to yet.
Not spoken
just
to
to
yet.
make it
I'm
clear.
gonna go speak with him, but I want to vote on it before I even say anything.
So I'll
I
make the motion that you-
second Lydia's motion.
Yeah,
Okay, G second. Okay,
discussion.
discussion? All in favor? Awesome. I
And
will
you-
take care of that.
And then
Thank you
you'll
very
report
much.
back.
Thank you, Roberta.
Yeah, I will report back and see if we get it.
And
How's
then-
that,
And
guys?
then we'll make a final.
Then we'll make a
Great.
final.
Right.
Yeah,
Preemptive thank you to Dave, too.
Yeah.
yeah,
Just giving you permission from the group here, the committee,
yeah.
that you can ask on our behalf, on behalf of the town.
I just want to make sure that everything, the
No.
liability and all that. So
Absolutely.
I'm going to do that one. Okay. Reenactment. Poor Casey's not here, so we're kind of like in a standstill right now, but that's all right. Maybe I'll reach out and see.
You can report
Is
back next
is he
week.
going to be late?
No,
Is this the week he could have come?
No,
I
you mentioned,
thought-
yeah, he was not able to
Okay.
attend
no,
this week.
and
What-
that's what I
okay.
said.
I
It was
thought
on the
too.
email.
Yeah.
He was not going
All
to.
right,
He'll be back
ready,
next week.
right.
I
Okay,
think so too.
yeah. I'm sure he'll report. Most definitely. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the historical tours shuttle buses. Now, we don't know the price to that. And who was doing that, by the way?
Casey.
Casey.
Okay. gotta get
Okay,
a price.
so,
Can't do anything
to
to get a
be
I
price.
thought we
Determined.
did know the price.
what?
I thought we did.
No,
On the buses, no.
I do not recall.
We
Do
got-
any
it
of you
was
recall?
Wagon prices.
The wagon.
I
DJ.
did get an estimate via Jen on the wagons,
Yeah.
which I don't know if that's replacing the buses or in addition to the buses. We
I
haven't
think
fleshed that
Gary's
out.
right.
But,
There was an estimate for the, I say that they look like a cable car, but one of those
Sure, yeah.
things to run around.
Trolley
Yeah.
type.
No,
Trolley. And I thought it was in the thousands.
That sounds right.
I would agree with that
Low
estimate.
thousands.
now what were we gonna do with those buses? What were we gonna look at?
Have the Historical Society do a tour with
Right.
houses downtown and use those as the vehicle to do it.
So
Seems like it
that
might be
will
a tall
be,
challenge.
it will be a challenge because it
Financially.
would do the detail of the Westboro PD. And I kind of like them to be focused, like right downtown. If they're going all over the place, the logistics is hard. Go ahead, Gary.
You started the meeting by saying you thought we should stay at Bay State Commons.
Yes,
And
contain
That
inside.
was, you made the comment, that was never made a motion, maybe we should.
Okay,
But
let's make a
in
motion
my-
of it.
In my mind, putting people on trolleys and running them over to the Parkman House is not of sufficient value to the overall program. That's my view.
Okay, yep. Anybody else?
I thought, if my memory serves me right, the buses were gonna go to different houses, and it was gonna be during, not just that day. It was gonna be a couple other days.
3 times.
Yes, exactly.
Throughout the year.
That whoever would pick, or we would pick, whoever would pick, that we could, have a sign up for the buses they could get on and go around to different houses.
That's what I understood it to be as well, Olivia.
Yeah. So I think what we need is the price, the
The
money,
information.
how much it's gonna cost. And then once we have that, if we still want to do it, if we can raise the money, then we do it. We can, we can still investigate it. Who is doing this anyway?
Casey.
Oh, Casey. All right, so we're kind of, okay.
Yeah, I mean, the way I kind of see this is we have the fireworks and then we have other stuff.
Right.
You know, the fireworks is pretty much settled on. It's going to be associated with Bay State Commons. And you
Right.
can do stuff around that, like the Declaration of Independence. But that eats up the budget. So then all of this other discussion is things we see some value in, maybe we can find partners with, but then it requires fundraising.
Right.
Yeah.
So the question is, what else do we want to do?
Right.
You know, there's some logistics with the fireworks, but that's a much more discrete entity.
Yeah.
There's a set amount of things that have to be done with that. We got to figure out what those things are and do them.
Right.
But then all the other stuff could be anything we want, right? And that could tap into the Massachusetts 250, the National 250, or like some of these we talked about partnering with Historical Society. Potentially they could help fundraise too, or do something if they want to be a part of it, if it ties into their events. But they're really sort of two separate boxes at this point. So, I don't think everything needs to be tied into the fireworks or that specific day, but it's just a different thing and it doesn't have a budget.
Okay, so why don't I make a motion? Do we want to continue to investigate Casey, to continue the historical tours, and also a definite price on buses? If it's one bus or 2 bus, whatever.
Yeah.
That is.
I'll second that.
Discussion?
So your motion is to charge Casey with doing that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, he said, no, I'm not putting anything on. He didn't
No.
say he would do.
No.
Right.
I'm just saying, you're not proposing that we do it.
No,
You're not
no, no.
proposing that we
No,
kill it.
no, this is just a motion.
No, it's just a
to move
motion.
it forward, that Casey can investigate
Yep.
the cost, and if we want to do the houses, or how many, how much it's going to cost.
And I think Gary's right though. I mean, I think Casey did have a number for
Yeah.
that, and he's not here to verify.
Right,
I remember him
right.
saying something. So
I thought it was, I remember thinking,
Gotta go back in the tapes. Go ahead.
I remember when we did the winter stroll, Gary Kelly paid for buses. They weren't trolleys around town. They were school buses. And we were talking $600-700. Don't hold me to that, but it was that kind of number. I'm not in a position of paying thousands to move things around town. So I think that somewhere between trolley, queue, and all that, and a school bus, there might be some wiggle room. But I remember thinking that if it's that kind of money, I'm not sure. Again, I go back to I'm not sure there's value for it, but we don't have that number. at our
So we'll have to hear
fingertips.
from Casey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So Carla seconded.
I made the motion, Carl.
We had the discussion. Anybody else? All in favor? Okay. We're gonna go with education, and that's Casey.
That is
So-
Casey.
Education, I think it's for free. I mean, if Chris Allen, Leslie, they want to provide, they're already down at the Bay State Commons as it is. So if they want to do the education part,
but I think this education was like stuff in the schools. That was where Casey was
What's his
tying it
thing?
into
Yes.
projects kids can do and things like that.
so this was Casey's as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was working on
Yep,
it.
I see it now.
That's
Okay,
what he was talking
He met with the curriculum coordinators.
okay, so he was gonna get the superintendent to speak, correct?
That-
Back in January. All right,
And
well,
in deference to Casey, I think we said we're not doing any more guests before we get our act together.
well, if this all ties in, you have to ask the superintendent.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I just want to be clear, he's got to ask if the kids are going to participate. So it'd be good if he brings her in and discuss it
Well,
with us.
and what they might want to do.
And might what,
And what
exactly,
they're able to do.
right.
And then the other piece to that is she can bring administrative leadership into it, and then it could go out on Parent Square and other,
Right.
through other avenues.
And then
So it
other
helps support our
people-
marketing and
Will be
town
great,
awareness.
will be great.
Yeah.
So we'll table that for now. Okay, the Westboro Walk-in app.
Yeah, and this, I have not been able to get a hold of Ian
Ian? Okay,
to see if he's very involved with the scouts, to see if a scout could do this. And conversely, if it's
reach out
something
to
the committee
Maureen.
still wants to do.
right.
And it wouldn't just be for that day, from what I understood. It would be, somebody could put it on their phone, and if in October they wanted to walk around and see the,
I feel like there would be a lot of value in that for the Historical Society
Yes.
as well.
yeah,
So maybe that's something we could partner with them on,
yeah.
even if we can't get it done today.
It's easy, it's free.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I want to see
I
that
think
as
it'd be
a
great.
special project that is started here and now has a life perhaps past
Yeah.
this committee.
Yes. That's
But
what I
I
was
think it's a
thinking.
wonderful idea.
Great, so let's, you want to make a motion to, we can keep this on the list?
Yeah, I make a motion that we continue to explore Westboro Walking app.
Yeah, let's
Until
tee
we
that
get
up.
further
That'd be
information
awesome.
and then take it, take it from there. And then we'll re-vote it.
I'll
Okay.
second.
Discussion? All in favor? Perfect, great. Okay, now we're gonna do the veterans. They're on board. They wanted a parade, but we had to disappoint them, unfortunately. It's too much work.
And the 11 would explode.
Yeah,
The 11 would become triple. I mean, you're thinking of parade route.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
it's,
So,
you were talking about logistics. That would eat
Yep.
everything up.
yep. I love the,
Everybody,
that's not to take away from the.
I mean, the veterans,
enthusiasm
they
at
love
all.
to march, you know, and I understood, you know, poor John was like, oh, I'm disappointed in that, and I kind of felt bad. But
Is there a way we could incorporate them marching with John for the Declaration of Independence reading
could, very well could.
and honor them that way?
That's a great idea.
Escort the wagon in.
Yeah,
kind of
It's,
thing.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
okay,
Carla's a
so
great idea.
I can ask John and Paul,
Yeah, that'd be great. So we can honor them and recognize them.
right.
exactly.
Yeah.
So they'd be part of something, so if
Yes.
they march in with them,
Yes.
that would be awesome. They would really like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
We should give them.
so do you want to do it, or you want us both? Because I don't care.
You know everybody. Let's. Yeah. We can pick one because you know everybody.
Well,
Or if
I
you want-
kind of
if-
like you to join in if you
yeah,
like.
if there's someone you want me to contact that you know in particular.
I
can do that
will
as well.
reach out to John, and
Okay.
then we can meet at Red Barn or wherever, and we
Okay.
can have a discuss. They love to come out and have a discussion
Perfect.
with us.
Perfect.
So I think it's a really good idea. I do wonder if it creates a new set of challenges with Bay State Commons. So I think we create a parade within Bay State Commons. That's fantastic. But like, is that going to compromise sort of what Jen has established now? I mean, bringing John in with a carriage is one thing, but having a parade go through a route packed with people.
It wouldn't be that many.
Yeah,
I think
no,
I think
it
it's
would
just
be-
going to be them.
just the veterans
Right.
It's just the
themselves.
veterans.
Not like a full parade with like Cub
Right.
Scouts
Sure,
and
sure.
it would be much
Yeah.
smaller. is
And
what
I
I'm
think
envisioning.
we'll ask Jen. We'll ask Jen with no problem. See if it's okay with her. Clear it with her. I don't think she's going to have a problem. I don't know, but we can ask.
I don't know if it's, I mean, I think she'd think it was a good idea too. The question
Yeah.
is, does it require new detail?
Right.
And that would be her money. going.
Exactly.
That's the question.
Exactly.
And
All
I would
right.
ask John how many people,
How many people will be marching?
how many, yeah, because that'll kind of drive, the question to Jen.
No problem. Okay, we'll make a motion on that. Want to make a motion? Want to make a motion for that?
So I'll make a motion that Carla and Roberta reach out to the veterans to see if they would like to participate in that on June 26th at Bay State Commons, and how many folks would be involved.
Right.
Absolutely.
And then pending that outcome, that we can vote on.
Perfect.
Awesome. And,
Come back with
and
the
we'll ask
information.
Jen as well.
Right. and come back
Okay.
with the information.
quick addendum. I'll follow up with Jen too on the impact to the block party.
Great.
on
Thank
that
you.
party. Yep.
So you'll take care of that, BJ. Thank you so much. Okay. Who seconds it?
Second.
Discussion? All in favor? Awesome. Okay, I think we did a really good job going through that list.
Good.
We did.
So let's just review the list, just so
Okay,
everyone's clear on what we're, so for Christie, or Kim, whoever's gonna, for the 15 minutes, we need to, you know.
we need to verify it.
Right,
And see.
because they reached out to the folks.
Right, because if they want 50%, we, like, as the town that I used to know, pay on delivery. It was that day, but we're not sure.
And
So
I think
Kim
we all
said-
like that, but I think that, as Lydia said, the town administrators can make that decision.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up to them.
So we just need that question answered so we know when whoever speaks to the fireworks, America Thunder Fireworks, Inc.,
Right.
if that's who we go with, because they were the lowest, which we
They were
have to
the
go
lowest,
with.
so we have to go with them.
Right.
Yes.
And also the other question was rain date. And that
Yeah.
was Andrew's question.
Right,
just to
we'll
that.
ask.
Yeah, just for curiosity, not to, you know,
Right.
just from a matter of education.
I mean,
Yeah.
not to put Sean in a pickle. Sean, if you don't know it, it's okay, but we were wondering about why don't the town do rain dates?
Guess it probably depends on the event.
Right.
Right.
That's right, it would be
And
the,
if the event's on a holiday, you're not really necessarily gonna have a rain date or, something like that. I guess it depends on what so the tree lighting, I guess, is that
Rotary,
is what we're talking about here is sort of, was for a specific date and then, so, I mean, I guess it could have been considered, but at the time, it was sort of a quick decision.
right.
I don't know if there are other examples yet. That's the one. that comes
no.
to
Fireworks.
Actually, we were talking about the block party, and several years ago, I don't know how many years ago, they canceled the block party because of the rain. So so the question at the table was, if we know a rainstorm's coming, can we change the date, to a rain date, or when it's listed to begin with, like June 26th, could we have put another date after that for a rain date?
Imagine it would have to be the 27th.
Right,
Right.
right.
Otherwise,
Or-
as soon as you push it back a weekend.
We could do it in September. I'm making that up, but nothing that says it couldn't make it
September,
a back-to-school event.
Yeah, I mean, that's not then really a rain date. That's like just completely scheduling.
Right,
Right, right. The rain date's the next day, Gary.
I mean,
In
you
your
wouldn't say,
definition.
hey, if we don't do it June 20, whatever, we'll do it September 1st, but
I know the town's calendar gets filled up with events as well. So you gotta be real careful not to cross lines.
So-
That's all.
So the question came up of if the fireworks company is requesting, half, 50% down now to commit to this date, why couldn't we do it on a different day if it was rained out? And the answer was because the town says we can't. So we sort of says, well, why couldn't we reschedule that to a different time? And nobody sort of knew the answer to that. That'd be great. We just don't want to lose the money.
Thank you, Sean. I'm sorry to put you on the spotlight.
but that's not for just this committee. That's a larger.
Right.
Exactly.
We just wanted to know the definite answer because we are all taxpayers and Andrew made a point that,
And if I'm running this is just off the hip, if I'm running a successful firework company and I'm not offering rain dates, I have to then give the option for cash on delivery. I mean, it's the same. You can't have it
Exactly.
both ways. So I
Yeah.
have to imagine that there cannot be a deposit requirement if they're going to cancel last minute. But we'll see.
exactly. Yeah, we'll see. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Okay, so that wipes out that.
And
Now,
then you were going to speak with them tomorrow, right?
yes.
Okay.
Hey, I'm just curious with all of it, so I will be contacting Dave, John, and Christie, and the letter as well. We need the
Yes, we do
fundraising
need the
letter.
I
Yeah.
shared with them earlier. I sent it to them, not that night, the following day, because I didn't know if they needed to have the town letterhead on it, like the seal, or how logistically, and then the details as to, okay, yes, we'll put the 250th on the memo line, but who should it go to in the building? Like, should everything go to Christie? Or so I sent it to them with those questions, and Amanda said that we would discuss it today, but they're obviously not here. So
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
so,
We'll follow up.
yeah, so that'll have to be followed up and get the letter, and then I can get it in my hand, and I can,
perfect.
Right.
and everybody can,
Yes.
Would you like to follow up, or you want me to come up and follow up?
with, I don't care.
Christie,
Yeah, that's fine.
it's up to you.
No, I can speak to, I spoke to Kim earlier about the letter,
Okay,
so I don't
because
want
I don't want to step on your toes.
No, I don't want to ask Kim and then say, well, you didn't do it fast enough, and now I'll go to somebody unknown.
All right,
So I asked Kim before she left for the day, those specific questions. And she
Okay.
said she would find out and let me know.
that's awesome.
So
All right,
that's in her capable hands. I'll wait to hear. All I need is the damn letter.
and I'm gonna, right, we need that
All I
letter.
need is the letter.
That's all she wants is the letter. I want that letter.
In that same vein, we
Yeah.
want to do publicity.
We want to do, so that's what I was gonna say about the social media part of it.
I don't think you should do any social media until you have a signed contract for fireworks.
Exactly. Well, we can't do anything until I know what to put on that post.
Right.
You
Right.
drafted a post, though, right?
I already did a post. I did a rough draft. I showed it to Amanda. It was just a draft. I have it here.
Once it's approved by Christie.
Right.
We can put it on our Facebook pages.
First, it
your
has to go
page,
through the town.
Through Christie. right.
Yeah.
And once Christie approves it, then we can tag it, put it wherever we want to put it.
That's great. You did this?
Yeah.
You're amazing.
I love playing with social media.
That's what she does
I mean-
at midnight.
That's what I do at 1 o'clock in the morning, guys.
That's awesome.
Right?
That's great.
I mean, it gets some publicity going, getting some people excited,
Yes. Get it
get
momentum.
something. But I want to make sure
So
that
now
the
they-
town
does-
approves
does-
and this is all going
Does
through.
Christie have that?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So once Christie says that's fine to put up,
Yeah, well, I gotta polish it up because we can put what's going on and what's gonna go through.
right,
That was just a rough draft that I thought that was gonna go through, but I just wanna make sure that everything, we have all our checks in the box.
because we
About
can
that.
share it, you can put it on, whatever.
Right, I mean, we gotta do it from the town of Westboro first, and then we share it from the town of Westboro website.
Once Christie
And
approves it.
Once
And
Christie
anything,
approves it.
and everything
Yeah.
else we want to add to that later,
Yes,
like 2 weeks later, or
and we can
update
even put
everybody
the
every week.
letter of Carla's as well.
Right,
So people can see it on the website
that's right.
as well.
You can add it to Parent Square.
You can add it
Parent
exactly.
Square.
Take it to
What
the
is
schools.
Parent Square, may I
So,
ask? My kids are all grown up,
It's new.
obviously.
This is new. I'm still kind of figuring it out. But it's a platform where parents can speak with the teachers, like through, it's almost like an email chain.
Oh, okay,
But then they also send out like weekly updates, like, hey, this is what's happening in the town.
oh, okay,
Or these are the things that happened at Mill Pond this week.
okay.
So,
gotcha.
and it's specific to each building. So only the Mill Pond parents get the Mill Pond updates. Gibbons gets the Gibbons updates.
Okay,
But it's great because you can send out a blast and
And then everybody's
Everybody has it.
informed, which is great. And of course, they would like to see that if they want to contribute, if they
Yeah.
want to donate,
yep,
you know, it's easy. And I'm more of the knock knock girl. I like to see you face to face. I think it's more personable.
agreed.
But I have time right now to do that. A lot of people right now, not so
Not as
much.
much, yeah.
But it's easier for me to
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
with the relationship that I have. I love the town, and I kind of want to make everybody happy.
Sounds great.
Can't make everybody happy, but I try like heck, guys.
You know,
I mean, I'd like to hear if somebody else has something else to bring to the table. Since right now we're waiting for this to come through, but does anybody else have suggestions or ideas?
So we've talked about sort of the events, we've talked about publicity,
Yes.
talked about fundraising. And we did
Once
think
you,
we need
once
to
you
talk
have the
about-
money, the rest is easy.
do it.
Well, I said, once we have the money, the rest is easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think yes and no to some degree. You know, if we have events that we want, that opens the possibility of
That's
fundraising
right.
for those events too. So I think it's a little bit both, because I think there's some people who are going to want to contribute in general. Then we'll have to figure out what to do with that money. And then there are events we could plan and try to fundraise for.
Right.
It's another option. You know, and I think as we get the fireworks box tidied up and ready,
Right.
you know, that's where we start to say, what else?
Right. I like the 15-minute display. I think that I don't want to suck up all the money on the 26,000 just for 5 more minutes or whatever. I 15 minutes, I think that's great. I mean, we have something I'm thankful for. So, and then we have wiggle room for other events and other things that we can focus on.
We want to revisit the idea of bringing in some people from town. So like, for example, the historical commission to say, you know, they had a lot of ideas. for
Right,
stuff.
they did. Very good ideas,
They did.
as a matter of fact.
Absolutely. And I think we're in a position, I mean, I think at least, I don't know how Gary feels, but I feel like we're a little bit more settled now than we were when
Yes.
all these speakers were coming through.
Right.
So now is a time where we start to bring in some of these partners to say, what do you got? How can we help? Sort of tell them.
Just like the veterans did with John and Paul, saying, what can we do? What can we
Absolutely.
sponsor? What can we donate?
And then we can find ways to help them
Exactly,
add value.
exactly.
So one of the thoughts I had, which actually ties in both of those organizations, was, I mean, we do know the names of people from Westboro that participated in the Revolutionary War. Does the Historical Society have any pictures of them? Do we know their stories? Is there a way that we could somehow get them together and share it with the town? So,
We know that some of the families are still in town.
yes.
Yeah, you know who has
Yeah.
that? It's up there, Nurse, Tim
Tim Norris,
Tim
yeah.
Nurse has all
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Because we just put just that rededication
Minuteman
up at
Park.
Minuteman Park. And he's
Okay.
got,
Right.
he has all of that. You know where Nurse Farms is? Yeah. Same family.
It's good, it's good. They're
I mean,
really
That
good.
would be amazing, but where could we like share it? Where could we post it? What platform? Is there a place on site that we could share it? How would we do about it?
I would think that they would like to share it at the Bay State Commons. They have a
Yeah.
table, they can set it up at the table. We can put it on social media.
Yeah.
There's tons of ways to,
Yeah. We could even feature a different veteran from the war each week or days leading
exactly,
up, something of that nature.
exactly. And we can even do things behind the scenes. Instead of doing a big, we can kind of like get things going on social media and say, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And show them a calendar, what we're going to do and what we're going to prepare. So people can just follow us. We just have to get out of the gate and, which we will. We're doing well. I'm really happy.
I mean, I've always seen this committee as that may be the value we can add here, where there's other organizations doing cool stuff and we can help amplify
And bring
for
it
them, right? So once we figure out what the Historical Society wants to do, plans to do, whatever, it can go up on the social media and then it can be the one-stop shop for all things 250 Westboro.
Perfect.
So then, you
Yeah.
know, I don't know what we put out, just send an email to people saying, what do you got? What are you planning? And create that calendar. or
Exactly.
something, But,
Perfect. I think that's a
I
good
think
idea.
that's great.
because we can't.
Because people like to see things, like visualize everything. I'm more of a visual, I like to see things. And then we can build up on it.
Is there, I mean, I don't have social media at all.
Yeah.
So on the social media that you all use, is there a way to create a calendar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
there is a way to make a calendar.
We put together a calendar, send it to Christie and update it
Yep.
every week. And then she could, once she approves it,
Exactly.
we could post it
Yeah.
wherever it has to be posted. That's easy, yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when things like this get shared on social media, people will then go
Share
ahead and
it.
share it again within their groups.
Yeah, and then it spreads and it
It
spreads.
does.
And I love those.
Post just everywhere.
Yeah, post it everywhere. I mean, we have like over 13,000 on the Heart of Westboro alone.
Yeah.
So it goes to a lot of people, and I see a lot of people sharing it, and it's a public page.
Yes.
It's not a private page.
So it's
So
shared.
you don't have to be on the page really, but you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
And people share it, and they're like, "Oh, this is great!" And I have 7 pages.
Yep. No, it's great. 'Cause
Like I
even,
haven't-
even like the schools, there's parent groups that are active
Right,
on
and they
social
can
media.
share it on their page
Yes.
and just keep on sharing it.
Yep.
So they can visualize everything and say, hey, this is cool, this is fun.
And the kids could even say if there's something incorporated in schools, oh, I made a quote square for this. Oh, or wrote a story about this person.
Exactly.
Bring it all together.
Like if somebody wants to say a story,
Mhm.
we can videotape it, put it on, as long as the town agrees it and stamps of approval, we can do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We ought to have a weekly calendar updated and it keeps people excited.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. That's why I made that post. by the way.
Perfect.
So I don't know if you all did this weekend, but PJ and I both went to the library on Saturday.
Okay,
So they had an event for kids. So it's called Winterfest.
You went to the drink fest on Friday night.
oh,
The library was serving drinks on Friday.
They were-
exactly,
Yeah, so-
and that's the post that I
which
put up,
stuns me.
Yeah.
and I didn't go.
But good for them.
Yeah.
Different event on Saturday.
Yeah, they had a family version Saturday morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't think the kids were invited to the,
I don't think they.
no.
But this was
Friday night was
equivalent for
21.
kids. But I was going to say there were hundreds of people. It was absolutely packed wall to wall. The question is, how did they do that? Or what, you know, like
I
they
am
did
so
some, like,
happy you
social
just
media
said that.
stuff. It was awesome.
I would bet a lot of it is social media.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Whatever they
spoke,
did.
I spoke with Tracy Graham
Oh, my
in the
neighbor.
way beginning. And she said that she would help us, even if it's reading a book to the kids, or she wants to participate. Totally forgot about her. I will,
Do you want me to call her or walk over?
well,
Across the street.
okay,
She's literally across the street.
if you like to do it,
Yeah.
that will be great.
I can
Because I
follow up
already
with
spoke
Tracy.
to her and she wants to help. And I'm glad that Andrew said something because I totally forgot about that. Thank you, Andrew.
They figured out the key to this. Get
Yeah,
people in. So
Yeah.
because the library brings people in together and they can do some like readings or for the kids.
mini golf.
Yeah.
Especially in the
Perfect.
winter, it's been so damn cold.
Oh.
You can't do anything.
No.
No, you
So,
can't.
No wonder people were drinking.
It's stunned
I
that the
didn't go.
library was able to serve alcohol. It just stuns me.
But they were having fun. They deserve to
I don't
have some
doubt
fun.
that, but I'm just saying.
Librarians let loose sometimes.
Yeah,
As long as they have a safe serve. and
exactly.
a bartender,
Yep.
registered with the
Certified.
state.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to be registered
that's
with the
legal.
state. Selectmen have to approve that there's going to be liquor served on in a
Yep.
town building, everything.
I say good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Good for
Agreed.
them.
They did it at the arts festival. I can't remember what it's called, but in the fall.
Arts in the Common.
Arts in
Arts
the
in the
Common happened to
Common.
a beer garden
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
this year too.
Yep.
And if they're doing that at the common summer thing, that's where the Sam Adams,
Got you.
right?
That'd be cool.
Yep. If
I don't know
we,
if they are.
if we get the reenactment, because I'm really liking that. If we can do that, I think we can. I think we really can.
Well, we have some loose ends.
All right, I'm
Who's
sure you're gonna
focusing
tell
on
us
the
how to tie them
reenactment?
up.
Is that Casey?
I mean, I did some preliminary research on it, but that was still at the point where it was figuring out what to do with the bulk of the money. I mean, if that's set on the fireworks box, now we've got no money. And we
Right.
can think if we want to do other stuff.
Well, Lydia expressed earlier that she's already spoken with people that would like to donate. She just needs the letter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I need,
We
Yeah.
can get
Oh,
the
yeah.
letter.
We
We
can
can
need
start
the
getting
damn
the
letter.
funds coming
I
in
already,
to know
yeah,
what to
I
do.
have a lot of people that want to donate as well. So we just need that
Perfect.
letter.
I mean, I can tell you that reenactors are hundreds of dollars, not thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
right,
Oh,
that's right.
all
They'll
right,
come-
so,
yeah, they'll come through, hang out, do an event, speech, a dinner, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not.
so they're not that expensive at
no,
all?
no, no.
It's not big money.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, that's awesome.
Yep.
All right, because I kind of like the reenactment. I think that would be real cool. The other thing that I forgot, which it's about Jen Kirkland, Peter Allen, when we spoke to them, Peter Allen said that we can have another band coming in because they have a break,
Right.
their band.
Yeah.
And we can have another band that does 250th music, folk music, or whatever.
Americana music, yeah.
One of the teachers that works at Mill Pond with me is a songwriter, and she performs like different venues around town. So maybe she would be interested in doing like folk music for us, or
Oh, that would be
Something of that
good.
nature.
What's her name?
Sarah Rice. She's on, you have like Apple Music, you can find her on there. She's SARA.
Correct me if I'm wrong, PJ.
No, there's about a 30-minute intermission, I believe.
Right.
And
And
they said we
Peter-
had the whole time if we want.
Exactly, and Peter Allen says that they have like a little extra money that they can give to us in cost of the band as well. Just,
Okay.
did I,
I think that's might be right. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what Peter said, but I'll
Gonna have the
Spin
surviving
around.
members of Tailspin come in and do a number for us?
Yeah.
wouldn't that be nice?
I don't know, is there anybody left from that?
I don't know if anybody's left.
That was a great group.
It was a
Terry
great group.
Patuska.
I think John Lightbody's still in it.
Yeah, John is in.
John is,
And Terry.
well, yeah, and Terry's still alive.
That's
I
a
think
horrible
that's-
way to look at it. But they were good.
They were
But,
great.
but I'm really thankful
They
that
played
we-
actually at the 4th of July every year,
Right.
every
yeah,
year.
every year, when it was right down.
That's right.
um,
It's right in front of,
Downtown.
it's right
The
in front of
town
town
hall.
Right here, right out here.
Yeah, the
It's right in
town
front of
hall.
town hall. They closed this whole thing down.
They
but then
closed it down.
got too big.
Before they
and
moved it to the arts.
Yeah,
in
which is
the
better.
common-
Just got too big.
Bay State Commons.
Yep.
It's
And
fun though.
now, when,
You know what's fun about it? It was all local people. So everyone knew someone in the band.
yeah,
Oh, you're right.
with the fireworks, we gotta go over logistics. I know that. And I'm sure Tom and Artie's gonna wanna talk to us as well, which we need to know what to do and all that. And where are they gonna shoot it off? Are they gonna keep it at Rogers Road? Are they gonna move it somewhere else? We need to know all the details as
Well,
well.
I think in these people contract, it's at Rogers
Right.
Road, isn't it? Yes.
That's what they said. And
Right.
these contractors here, what I went after, they say Rogers Road.
Yeah,
So they're probably just doing what they
right.
already originally did. So, but we're not sure if it's gonna get shot out there. Maybe they have a better place to do it. Don't know yet.
How much of the fireworks do we have to figure out? So we've got a budget, we've got a company.
Yes,
They're gonna have to figure out the safety of a specific spot to shoot it off.
Correct.
right.
You know, the town will figure out the plans for the specific details, the
Right.
porta potties, whatever. What else do we need to figure out? So do we need to propose a list of places that fireworks could be set off? Do we need to think of a viewing place? Do we need to think
No,
of?
I think
No,
that,
no.
no, that's up to the fireworks.
That's up to Pat Pacell,
Okay.
Tom and Artie, Christy Williams, the select board. They're the ones who we present it to them. This is what we looking for.
Right.
And then we go up to the Board of Selectmen and we ask, and will tell us where it's the safest place to shoot it off, what time, where we're gonna put the people.
Well, I think the fireworks company will.
And the fireworks
And-
company.
And the fire, and then the
Papa's
fire
as well.
department and the police department will be in on that.
Right.
With all due respect, Sean, I don't think you have anything to do with that.
I think to answer
Nothing,
your
nothing
question,
taken, but we've got the money.
to answer your question, I think the
We've
only
got
thing
the
we
money.
would decide would
Yeah.
be, do we fundraise for the additional 7 minutes of fireworks or not?
So basically, we're done with fireworks.
I would,
We don't have.
Yeah.
I would generally
Yeah.
agree with that,
I
yes.
think we all decided to do the 15-minute range, the
Unless we
19,000.
raise a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah.
If we're fundraising, doing additional
Right.
events sounds more attractive than
I mean-
extending the fireworks.
We just made it with 11,000
Right.
with police detail, fire detail. We
Yeah.
just made it 30,000. That's the cutoff. That's great.
But we don't have to figure out, we're gonna have a viewing stand here.
No,
a
No,
stand
no,
across-
no,
Gotcha.
no.
Okay.
Pat Pacell, Tom and Artie,
Whatever's
they
safe.
come out, the fireworks, they work in one. And then we present it to the Board of Selectmen. I present it. And they'll say this and that, and yeah.
Good.
Any of the loose ends you wanted to? you mentioned?
No, I think that
Yeah.
we've been talking about.
Yeah, good.
Uh,
Okay.
My,
Just wanna make sure
my,
we
my
forget it.
view is, once the fireworks are locked, that means contract and all that, then everything else we're doing is extra and is wonderful.
Right. Yep.
Nothing wrong with it, but
Yep.
I feel like until the fireworks are locked, contract, all that. You know,
I don't see a problem.
I'm just saying.
No, I agree. It's a major hurdle.
Positive.
Yep. And we should have some good feedback next week or tomorrow, maybe
Right.
even.
I'll come, or Lydia. I think, excuse me, I'm
Want some
sorry.
water?
Andrew's here if you need the Heimlich. All I can do is like slap you in the head.
All right.
Can't actually choke on one.
No, I'm all right. Just went down the wrong tube.
Andrew's here, we're okay.
But Lydia, if both of us, I don't know if you want to come in and I come in here for something else, I'll contact Dave Pickering
I don't have any equipment,
and
so speak all the-
I'll do the rest over
Yeah, you're
here.
gonna contact Dave.
But we need the letter out so we can, once we get the letter, and then once we,
Where's the letter gonna go? Because Christie gave us a list of 900 names.
right.
Rotary uses the list.
And Casey made a spreadsheet on what,
On Google.
on Google, on what we want to do. And you put yours, I saw.
No, I saw.
Yeah,
But is that it?
no, you could keep
It's
on
not all
going.
inclusive, I don't think.
Okay. No, I'm just,
I feel like a lot of businesses too, if they make this as like a charitable contribution,
Right.
they need the letter to write it off.
Exactly.
That might be the
Absolutely.
big piece that,
And it's nice, it's presentable. You give a
Yeah.
letter so they know what's going on
yeah,
They
and
want the letter.
detailed. Yeah,
They need the
absolutely.
I talked to a couple of different places, and one place that said no was like, what do I get out of it?
And that will be in the letter. Everything we're gonna do
right.
is gonna
We
be in the
highlighted
letter.
it.
And
That was, it
that's
was a
why I
very
really
self-centered question.
Well, that's why I didn't start anything, Gary. Once the letter comes, then you start.
So I
Then you
shouldn't
have
so I
something in
shouldn't
your
have
hand.
donated. is what you're saying.
Well, you shouldn't have opened your mouth, but you have problems doing that every once in a while, don't we?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I like to get things done.
Well, I know, but we have to do it the right way.
As
in
do
the
we,
right way.
but you have to do it the right way through the town. It's gotta be approved.
It's gotta be approved.
It's not, this isn't, it's tough because it's not a business. Like you have a business, you're used to just doing it and that's it.
Right.
When it's the town or the government, state, federal, whatever, it's the
Yeah.
same process. Believe
It's
me,
state, everything has to be covered,
Believe me.
everything, yeah.
I've done them all.
And I think we're doing a great job, guys. If you want to
It's
put
okay.
anything else on the table, I'm listening. Andrew's going, what else do I have?
I'd like to make a motion that we get a dunk tank and let Roberta be in it the day of. And
Hey, the principals at Mill Pond do that every year.
No, I am
Every
gonna
year.
put you in there. I'll vote for you.
I've
If it's
done
warm
dunk
enough,
tank.
I'll do it, but it's not warm enough. I need
No,
a
it's
contract
cold.
with a certain temperature.
I
to-
watched,
You know
I
what? You
watched.
can offer that to the people you're soliciting money from. You could be in our dunk tank
Oh, yeah.
wearing your own.
Logo,
gear.
logoed shirt.
That's it.
I mean, that could be what people get, is they get to dunk Gary if they donate, right?
Exactly.
I'm okay with that.
Do we need a
That's
motion?
perfect. I think that's perfect, guys.
You know
Do
what?
another fire?
I'll be the first one.
As long as they're not pumping the water out of Mill Pond like they did one year for our, oh yeah, for a field day when the principals were getting in the dunk tank.
Really?
Oh, it was swampy.
Yeah, believe it.
As long as it's fresh water.
Wow.
Who pumped it out
Yeah,
that way?
I
yeah.
have no idea, but I remember walking up to the tank and thinking, that's really murky.
Very much so. That's awesome. Well, we'll consider that. I can talk to the Lions about the Duncan tank,
Oh, do they have one?
you know?
I mean,
That's awesome.
I think, doesn't the Bay State Commons do one for the event anyway?
That's
I
what
feel
the
like there's
Lions,
They do.
that's
That
what the
was the other
Lions
thing,
do.
other loose end. Who's talked to Howard?
Oh, Howard Grossman?
Yeah.
I can reach out to him, but I'm sure he knows. I'll get a contact.
So you made
I
a
don't-
point of that and.
Yeah, I don't
impressed
think-
upon me
I don't
that
think
was
He's,
an
I-
important-
he's Bay State Commons, right?
He owns Bay State.
He owns-
Okay.
I don't think I have his cell.
Do you have his contact, Gary? Okay, we'll find the contact. And we gotta clear it with the businesses about the fireworks too, I forgot to say. The businesses around that, we have to say to the business owner. we're
Actually,
gonna
I do
shoot
have
out-
Howard, I have Howard Grossman's number.
You do. Thank you, Lydia.
Is
it
he
gonna
local in town?
No, I think he lives in Boston. No, but he owns a lot of property. It's a shopping center he bought from Bay State Places. Actually, he didn't, I take that back. It was bought by a New York company. And then he bought it from them.
I can talk to Dave
Several years.
Bagan too, the businesses have to know that we're gonna have fireworks. It's a courtesy.
You'll leave them the letter, because
Yep.
then it's a double
Yep,
that, and then maybe they'll donate.
because it's nice to let them know.
Yep.
They don't want to hit this big boom and they don't know what's going on. I mean, it's in their pathway. And then they're gonna find where they can park, and I'm sure Hastings, but we have to make sure that the superintendent. So be nice if Casey gets her in here.
Yep.
Yeah,
She needs to know what's going on as well.
she could help support all of it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So just so the committee knows, Sunday I leave for Texas.
You
And I'll be-
lucky
And
dog.
I'll be
Where in
down there,
Texas?
north of Dallas. My oldest daughter actually is down there with her husband. I haven't seen her since August, so I'm gonna visit for a while down there. But I will certainly call in to the meeting,
Right.
you know, whatever
I'm
you
sure
need.
Amanda will give you the link.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh,
pretty clear.
whatever.
She sends it to you.
Yeah,
She
whatever you
sends it
need,
out.
just, everybody's got my cell.
Right.
Yep.
And we'll bother you, don't you
No,
worry.
that's fine.
We need you, Lydia. We love you to death. Well, I
Let's
do.
put it this way, we can impress your daughter if you'd like. We'll just keep calling.
Now we'll put a muzzle on him. How's that? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So, a good meeting, guys. I'm really impressed. Thank you all. What a great group of people we have on our committee. Okay. Approval of the minutes of January 20th,
So I'll
2026.
move approval of the minutes.
I'll second.
Discussion? All in favor? Okay.
And I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Thank-
All in favor? Great meeting, guys. Have a
Thank you.
great night.
Thank you too.
You too.